Hi, my name is Guilherme Rosa, and I'm a faculty member in the Department of Animal and Dairy Sciences. So I work mostly with data analysis across species. So we have projects with dairy cattle, beef cattle, pigs, and chickens, broilers mostly. So what we do is like we have three main goals with the kind of analysis that we do. One is genetic improvement of populations. So we collect data from farms across US, and so we have data that is collected by associations or by companies. So we gather this data and then we compare the performance of animals across different farms and environments, and we select the best animals to generate the next generation. So this generation over the generation of improved animals, we improve the overall efficiency of production. So we have more efficient animals in terms of production, reproduction, and health. And so we get you contribute to the sustainability of animal production. With the same kind of data, we combine or integrate this animal performance data with other sources of information, for example, weather data, economic data. Sometimes we run surveys in farms to characterize the facilities and equipment that they use, management approaches, and so forth. So we mine these data sets, and I'm talking about very large data sets. Sometimes, quite often, we have millions of performance records, and in addition to those performance records, we have genomic information, so thousands of molecular markers genotyped for many animals. So we combine this information with, like I said, weather, facilities, and management information, and then we try to understand what is working better and what is not. So we can advise farmers in terms management approach or what kind of facilities improve production. And the third area that we are working on involves another way to collect phenotypic data that is using digital technology. So now we can monitor behavior of animals, social behavior, aggression, and we can monitor, for example, feeding behavior and temperature. So we can collect data on noise for detection of disease. We can collect image analysis to look for behavior of these animals. So that's another component of things that we do. All these data sets, massive database that we put together, we need to analyze, and it's impossible to do in a single computer or a few computers. So what we do is to send to a central facility in our campus called the Center for High Throughput Computing. And I want to show you how interesting is this. So we are going to go downstairs. We are now on the Discovery building, and that's where we send our data for crunching. Okay, so let's come with me. I'm going to show you. Okay, so that's what I was telling you. Our data analysis we send to these computers here. So we are on the CHTC, the Center for High Throughput Computing, and so we, like I told you, we work with big data sets. So we cannot run analysis in a single desktop. So what we do is, in our own lab, we have a small cluster of computers and servers, and we do some preliminary analysis there to make sure we have the model that we want, we have everything set up, and then we send them down here. So there are two reasons we send here. First, sometimes we have a data set that is so big, and the kind of calculation that we need to do can be done in parts of the data set. So we split the data set, we do the calculations independently, and then we merge the results. That's one thing, but quite often we need to run all the data together, but still we are comparing, for example, different models, or we are doing some checks, like what we call cross-validation, and we can do we can run each model and each cross-validation run independently. So we call this, we run the analysis in parallel. So these computers, these servers, are connected in a big network in our campus using a system called Condor. So thousands of computers all connected. When you send your job, you split, and you run pieces of your analysis in different computers, like thousands of computers, and then you get the results much faster. And this would be impossible to do in a single computer in your office. So my bachelor degree is in animal science, and this was in Brazil. I'm originally from Brazil. And then I have a master's in animal breeding and genetics, and my PhD was in statistics. So what I like is to analyze data, and like I said, across different species and different traits and many different applications. For more information about our program, go to my website, that is www.gjmrosa.org. So it's the GJM Rosa, my last name. Thank you very much.